Welcome back to Tom's Garage again. Good morning. Today, SRM-225. Another shop said it wasn't no good, and that's how they give it back to him. Everything's missing. Missing the carburetor, the air filter housing. I can see one of the fuel lines is missing. This one's broke. So let's check it out. Let's give it a checking out. Let's see, let me grab a flashlight. Look inside that cylinder. Yeah, the cylinder walls look pretty good. Still has a little cross hatch. I can still see it. Let's pull this top cover off. Pull the cover off and give it a check out. That's a fine thread screw. It goes in metal, and this one here is a coarse thread because it goes into plastic. Coarse thread. I see those mixed up all the time. All the time. It looks good. I mean, golly, it looks it looks really clean, like it ain't hardly got no use on it. Okay, let's grab a compression tester. I want to see if it's got any compression. See if it's got any comprehension. Slide the camera back a little bit. All right, let's see. See if it's got any comprehension. Yeah, it's got about 60, 65 pounds, according to this gauge. All right. Cylinder looks good, got good compression. Let's see if we got spark. See if we got any spark. Got really good spark. Got some good spark. Oh, let's see. Let's go grab a spark plug. Spark plug's missing, carburetor, air filter. Grab us a BPM 8Y. Let's see if it'll hit. So all I want it to do is hit. Well, there you go. There you go. Yeah, he said another shop just give it back to him. Said, here, sir, it ain't no good. And all this stuff's missing. Just give it back to him in pieces. Don't know. Let's go dig around over here, see if we can find this another carburetor. I keep all kinds of parts for those things over here. Oh, let's see. Well, there's there goes the carburetor we just dropped. Let's see, that says SRM-225. Look at there's a whole kit. And looks like we got a air filter housing. We don't have the actual air filter cover. We'll have to find an air filter cover for it. I know we've got to have one over there somewhere. I'm sure we do. Oh, let's see. Got a bunch of PB580T parts. Let's look around here. Let's find one. hop up on top of the lawnmower and just kind of dig around a little bit. Oh, they're there. I wonder if that's one. I don't know if that's one or not. There's a backing plate. Ooh, I don't think that's a SRM-225. Let's see. Well, we'll find the cover for it later. Let's see if we can put a carburetor on it, get this thing going. Put a carburetor on it. Well, let's rip into this thing. It's got the grommet, but this is the wrong grommet for that. That's way too big. Let's see, is this the correct carburetor? Looks like it is. The way the throttle cable mounts, everything looks to be correct. All right. Oh, let's see. Let me slide some of this stuff over here. Move some of this stuff. Let's say the first thing we need to do is get some new fuel line. Get some new fuel line. Let's dig over here and find some fuel line. Yeah, this ought to work. Is this the correct fuel line? Seems to be. Seems to be. Oh, let's see. Let's dig it. Other half of the fuel line out of it. Oh, everything's so cold. Everything's so cold. Just breaks into pieces. Where's the fuel filter? Well, that's all that came out. That's all that came out. Put some dust off of it. Okay. Let's find us a good fuel filter. Pile. Oh, let's see. I think I'll pull that grommet out, make it easier. Instead of having to fish all that stuff through there. That grommet looks pretty good. Still nice and pliable. Okay. Let's see, we'll have this side as the supply line. And that's going to need at least that'll need to be at least that long. That's good. And how long does it need to be? On the bottom. We'll cut it right about there. That should be plenty long enough. Let's twist it that way a little bit. Let's see, let's go like that. Yeah, that's good. All right. And this can be the return line. You don't need to go in very far. Pour a little more out of it. There we go. Let's see, it can be about that long. That's good. Let's see, let's put it just like that. And we'll just work the grommet back in. If I can hang on to it. All the way in, Mr. Grommet. All right, there we go. Stick this back in there. Alrighty. Ooh, it's getting kind of warm in here. I'm going to take my toboggan off. The heater's going. Okay. All right. Let's look at this little bag of goodies here and see if we can dig out some filter base we need. I'm going to blow the dust off this thing. Well, this one's got a broken tab right there, and also the choke is broke off of it, the choke lever. But we got the screws we need. And we got the air filter we need. Let's go dig around over here again and see if we can find another filter base. I think I got a new one over here I ordered. Let's see, where in the world would it be? Where would it be? Oh, that's what we need, I believe. Okay. I knew I had a cover. I didn't realize I put it with this filter base. Okay. Right. Alrighty, alrighty. You can tell that's an aftermarket base. Look at their holes ain't even drilled right. We're going to have to re-drill these holes in this base right here. That one's kind of crusty looking. Let's use this one left over here. Yeah, this one looks like it was bent. You can see how it was dropped. I see that so much. These things get dropped. And it always bends that right there. There we go. It was that thing that was bent, making them bolts go in like that. I see that so often. Well, I don't want you to go all the way over. Well, I gotta have a gasket. That gasket is good. Let's find the other gasket we need. There it is. This one goes between the carburetor and the filter base. Just like that. I believe we're going to have a good weed eater. I don't know why that other shop said it wasn't no good. That's what he told me. That's what the man said. I don't believe these screws are going to be long enough. Yeah, they are. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I figured I had it turned 180 degrees out. Let's see, let's turn it that way. No, it should actually go that way. I can see the hole. You just got to get it around that right there. Go down in. There we go. Grab a 10mm wrench. Get this tightened back up. All right. We got full travel. Oh, let's see. Now we can get the lines hooked up. Let's see, we'll get the supply line first. It needs to be trimmed back to right about there. Grab me a little pair of needle nose. Squeeze on there a little fuel line. You gotta be real careful with this because you can break those little plastic nipples off of this thing and ruin it. I've done that before. Not gonna damage that fuel line either. Should have done this before I mounted the carburetor. All right. And this one needs to be trimmed back right about there. All right, any excess, we'll just pull the slack out from the bottom. Starting with the supply line, pull it in a little bit. Grab the return line, pull that in a little bit. Okay. Let's put the cover back on it now. All right. Got my screws. The coarse screw goes here. Fine thread screw goes here. Okay, let's clear the table. We'll put the spark plug back in. What do we do with it? All right. Now let's put some fuel in it. Put some fuel in it. All right. Oh, let's see how she purges. There it goes. All right. Let's set all this stuff over here. There's the table. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't a thing wrong with that Weedeater. I don't know. Some things you just don't know about. Some things you just don't know about. Blow the dust out of this air filter cover. All right, we got us a runner. I don't know why that other shop said it wasn't any good. They brought me something to work on last week, a chainsaw, and he came to pick it up, and he brought 4 or 5 different things with him. He's like, here, we'll fix this too. Well, here, fix my chainsaw too. He brought me a pressure washer over there, and he brought me a push mower out there in the shed. He said, you're pretty good. Go ahead and fix all my stuff. I said, yes, sir. We can do that. Well, all right, boys and girls. Thanks for watching another Tom Dovey video, a little SRM-225. He said it's been taken apart and stashed away in the shed for a long time, because they give it back to him taken apart and said it wasn't any good. So we got it fixed. Good little weed eater. I just happen to have all the parts right there on the shelf for it. So y'all take care of each other, man. I love y'all to death. Holler if you need me. Ooh, we will catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good.